Dear students, today I wish to explain about a gear train problem which is asked in the university question paper in the previous years. So I'll read the question. In an epicyclic gear of the sun and planet type shown in diagram, the pitch circle diameter of the internal toothed ring is to be 224 mm and the modulus 4 mm. When the ring is stationary, the spider, which carries 3 planet wheels C of equal size, is to make one revolution in the same sense as the sun wheel B for every 5 revolutions of the driving spindle carrying the sun wheel B. Determine suitable number of teeth for all the wheels. So this is the problem they have given. The diagram they have given in the question itself. So this is the question. This is the relevant diagram for that. So here the spider is nothing but your arm. Arm means A here. So it carries 3 wheels. 3 wheels, and this is your sun gear, and overall setup is inside the internal gear D. So now the given data is, so I'll write the given data. Here somewhat typical it is because the teeth is not given, and instead of giving teeth they have given the module and the pitch circle diameter. So you have to use the module formula and you have to do that. And now the diameter of the stationary gear or internal gear D, so D capital D, that is equal to 224 mm, and the corresponding module is 4 mm, and the condition D is stationary. The spider A carries 3 planet wheels to make one revolution when the sun wheel make 5 revolutions. The meaning is the NA, spider A means arm A, so NA, so it makes that, so 5 NA, that means 5 times of arm rotation makes 1 NB. So from this NA equal to NB by 5. So this condition is very important. So I'll repeat the question. The sun wheel is to make one revolution. D is stationary. The spider A, which carries 3 planet wheels C of equal size, is to make one revolution in the same sense as the sun wheel B for every 5 revolutions of the driving spindle carrying the sun wheel B. So driving spindle is nothing but, this is your driving spindle. So the meaning is the spider or the arm. So this is your driving spindle. If the spindle makes 5 revolutions, the sun wheel makes 1 revolution. So B is your sun wheel. So NA equal to NB, that means 5 NA equal to NB. So 1 revolution of sun gear makes 5 revolution of spider rotation. So NA equal to NB by 5. So this is the condition. You should be very clear with this. So now I have taken this table method. So when you are taking the table, say anything clockwise or anti-clockwise. So by default I can take this anti-clockwise rotation. So now spider A is fixed. So as usual condition, spider A is nothing but your arm. So spider A is fixed. I am starting from the sun gear. So B rotates plus 1 revolution anti-clockwise. So this is your first condition. So table method. So B rotates plus 1 revolution anti-clockwise. So suppose if you are giving here, so B rotates plus 1 revolution means anti-clockwise. And what about planet wheel C? So planet wheel C rotates clockwise. Clockwise means this direction. And now come for this internal gear D. So this internal gear D and C internally meshing. So D also rotates in clockwise. So you have to make it like this. I already told you that if 2 gears are externally meshed, you will get clockwise, anti-clockwise. If two gears are internally matched, you will get same direction of rotation. So from this you just fill up the table. So spider A is fixed, so make it as 0. Then sun wheel makes +1 revolution. And what about the planet wheel? Planet wheel makes that minus. Then train value you have to give. So here the driver is TA and driven is TC. Sorry, not TA, TB it is. So sun wheel. So the driver, sun wheel, TB by TC. Then come for this internal gear. So minus indicates that clockwise direction again. So TB by TC, it starts from this power. Then into TC is the driver now. So TC by TD. So you'll get this. TC will get cancelled. That is equal to finally minus TB by TD. So hereafter everything is similar. So you will multiply with plus x revolution in the same direction. So 0 into x, 0, plus 1 into x, plus x, minus x dot TB by TC, minus x dot TB by TD. Then irrelevant of rotation, add plus y revolution because we have taken anti-clockwise. So plus y, plus y, plus y, plus y. Then now the total motion, total is nothing but you have to add the second and third step. So 2 and 3 you have to add it. So you'll get that y and x plus y, then y minus x dot TB by TC, then y minus x dot TB by TD. So before going to applying the condition, you need to take this relation given here. Module is 224 mm. Sorry, module is 4 mm and the diameter of the pit circle diameter of the internal gear is 224 mm. So from the question you need to find out you have to determine all the gear teeth. So now from this you can find out the teeth of the internal gear. So how can you find out? So module, usually the formula is pit circle diameter by the number of teeth. So if you need the number of teeth, how can you find out the values? So diameter teeth, number of teeth on the internal gear D, that is equal to D by M. That means D is nothing but pit circle diameter. So you just give that small d, capital D. So small d is 224 mm divided by, you will get that the module is 4. So you will get that the number of teeth is 56. So the internal gear. Then you need to get the relation. So you need to get the relation. So can you find out the relation? So here you have the structure. From the structure I already told you that whenever the gear trains or meshing happens, the module is same for all the gears. Module is same for all gears. So now you just take that. So if the module is same, the T is directly proportional to D. So now if you are taking here the diameter of the DD, the diameter of the D equal to, so you will get that. So how much you may get here? So you have to equate this totally. So you may get that diameter of the B plus 2 times of diameter of the C. So the same thing if you are changing in this, TD equal to TB plus 2TC. From the table, these are the equations we got it. And from the question, so already they have given the condition. So NA by 1 is equal to NB by 5. So already we got that 5NA equal to NB. So from this we got that NA by 1 that is equal to NB by 5. So what is NA here? What is NB here? So what is NA here? The spider revolution. So that is nothing but y equal to 1 and NB equal to x plus y equal to 5. So from these two equations, you just find out x and y values. So y equal to 1. So if you are applying in the NB equation, so NB equal to x plus y equal to 5. So y is 1. So x equal to, so 5 minus 1, you will get that 4. So now you are applying in this any one of the equations, you will get the values of TB and TC value. TD value already you know, and now apply this x and y conditions or values in NC equation. NC equal to y minus x dot TB by TC. So here you don't know both the teeth values, so you just go for next one, ND equal to y minus x dot DB by TD. So TD value already we know that is 56. So y is 1 minus x is 4, that is TB value you don't know, you just put it as it is. TD value was 56. So from this find out the value of TB. So TB, by solving this equation, so TB value was, so ND equal to 1 minus 4 dot TB by 56. So by solving this, so here they have given the condition in the question itself, ND becomes 0 because D is stationary. So now if you are taking this left side is 0, so automatically you will get 4 TB by 56 equal to 1. So then TB equal to 56 by 4. So you will get that nearly 14. So now after finding this TB value, so you will get that you have the analytical equation or geometrical equation from the structure TD equal to TB plus 2TC. So TD value you know, so TD value was 56, that is equal to TB value was 14 plus 2TC. So by solving this, TC equal to 21, the number of teeth.